Hi everyone, this is Susie Crafter and welcome to my design studio this morning. I'm here to share with you a snippet challenge tag. It's a video response for Amy Love. Excuse me if I'm a little off because I've never done the a snippet challenge before for anything, so this is kind of my first that I've done in a really long time, but I wanted to participate in this. I thought it would be something fun for me to try. So, Amy Love is asking for a 6x3 snippet tag for her giveaway challenge. I am doing this video response now and sharing with you the tag that I created. This tag is 6x3. She's asking for information to be given to her on the back of the tag. She's looking for no dangling at the bottom of the tag. Also to add your birthday on the back and your craft style, and to send some type of an embellishment or trim of some sort, whether handmade or store-bought. And I'd like to show you what I've done. So I just have that on a little easel just to share with you. I'm going to come a little bit closer here so you can have a look. To start off with the base, what I've done was I cut a size of muslin, 6x3 inches. It's a heavy weighted muslin, and I also, just because I know how I am, I was going to add quite a bit of things on here. So in between, I put 100-pound cardstock in between the muslin, and then sewed it all around. And then I added this really, really pretty, I'm hoping that you can see it. It's kind of like a metallic lace, very pretty. It's not vintage, but it's old. And it's a beautiful lace. I use it very, very sparingly because I don't have a lot left. And I thought I'd go ahead and put this in for Amy. And then on top of that, I put some snippets. Actually, I had some pieces, and then I wound up cutting because there's certain pieces that I wanted to use. So this was a really pretty applique trim that I have. Very beautiful. It's a big flower with a leaf and sequins on it, but you can't see a lot of it because I wound up playing with other stuff on top of it. I guess that's the idea. So, and then I have this trim over here that's, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a folded trim, very pretty. I use that on the bottom and the top with just a trim of sequins, and this small flat back flower with a little rhinestone in it. I made a leaf over here out of cardstock, and I etched it with some vintage photo, and I gave it a little bit of texture by making some lines in it and having it look a little raised off of the tag. And some of this really pretty crystal flourish on a wire, and then some flat back pearls and pretty strand with dangles, and a couple of these buttons that are in a pale pink. I made these really pretty tiny little twisted rosebuds. They're really small. I thought that would look nice on this tag, given that it is Marie Antoinette style, which is the style that I love to craft. I'm a shabby Victorian crafter. And I on the other side here, I have some more of that dangle trim with lots of stray pearls and some tiny little mulberry paper roses in burgundy. I also have, like, underneath this, if you can see, sorry about that, I have, I went around the picture like in an oval with this gold trim that I have. And then on top of that, I went around it with this cream colored pearl strand. It's not the teeny tiny pearl strand, it's a little bigger. And then on the other side, it's all around the gold trim and the pearl. And I brought some of those flowers from down here up and around. And again, more pearls and a larger mulberry paper rose. And up on top here, there is that folded trim that's on the bottom with this pearl teardrop trim up on top there. And then I just made this, you know, wrapping the ribbon around my fingers. It's actually lace trim, and tied it around with a small wire and stuck some pearls in there. That looked really nice. There's a bit of an accent up on top. And the Marie Antoinette is a paper printout. Just love that one of her. For some reason it looks a bit bright, but I have the ceiling light on in my craft room, so I'm hoping it's not too bright, but it's the light that I always use. And then again, some more of the small twisted silk roses that I made with some stray pearls and some other mulberry paper flowers in the burgundy and the pink, which I thought was a really nice combination with the gold frame all around and the white and creams and the gold sequence. So on the back, I decided to go put this lace that was, I told you in the beginning, that metallic lace. I put it on the back as well, and you can see that I hand stitched the muslin all the way around with the paper inside just to get it a little stiffer. And then I thought it would be a pretty good idea to go ahead and glue one of these tiny little, what are these called? Linen bags. It's like the drawstring bags. And I thought it was kind of cool to go ahead and glue one to the back of this so I can put my little gift that I'm supposed to give, whether it's going to be some type of a trim or an embellishment or a handmade embellishment. I haven't actually decided yet. And it's glued to this, and I can also put in there my information. And what I have in there, as well as, if you can see, is a piece of chipboard. I cut it off of a 12 by 12 chipboard page and put it in there because, you know, there's a lot going on the front, and I didn't want it to be wobbly in any way. So just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and just put a piece in there just to, you know, make it a little bit stiffer. And that's really it, folks. I wanted to go live this morning. I see there's somebody here, but I don't know who it is, and show you what I did. I don't know if I mentioned this, like some flat back pearls in there, and then there's a button there, and I know there's a button up here somewhere. Yeah, those are vintage buttons, and they're in a matte pink color, just really pretty. Try to capture, you know, some of that Victorian shabby chic type of style. So I love the Marie Antoinette, and I thought that this came out pretty good. I haven't done a tag in a long time, but I've never really done a snippet tag or a snippet anything. So I just figured I really would try to go ahead and use small pieces. And I thought it was kind of fun along the way. In the beginning, I was totally lost, but then yeah, I had to wait a couple of days just to get my mojo back and try to figure out what I'm going to do to this 3x6 tag. So Amy, I hope you like this, and she's going to be having a like a small file drawer of tags. So, you know, normally when I make a tag, I usually have a lot going on at the bottom, like, you know, gathered lace hanging down, and probably even like lots of dangles or some type of fringe trim hanging down. I usually like doing that. I know a lot of crafters like that, but that probably won't fit well inside. So, you know, when she goes ahead and puts it in this case that she's going to be keeping her tags in, you know, without having loads of stuff dangling on the bottom, it'll be a lot easier to take it in and out. So I hope that she likes this. Oh, I forgot to show you something. I did some dangle like up on the top. I hope that's okay, Amy. If it's not good, you can always cut it off. But I have some really pretty crystal dangle, and it's like long crystal trim, and I use it for like wedding crafts. And so I thought it would be really pretty to just get some of that, a little bit of it in there, just to give it, some movement and sparkle. Very pretty. I hope you enjoy the tag, Amy. Thank you so much for allowing me to participate. This was really fun. And I hope you guys enjoy seeing what I made. In the drop down box below here, I will put the link to Amy's original Snippet tag challenge giveaway. If you like to join, you can jump on in. And so I'm going to try and get this out in the mail today or tomorrow, and I'm hoping that she gets it real soon. So, and that's really it. I'm going to have live photos on my Facebook page, so you can go ahead and check it out there at Susie Crafter Designs on Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I hope everybody's doing well and feeling fine. I know I'm trying to be. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day now. Bye.